Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I've had a hellacious week, to say the least. A hellacious week. I can't remember the last time. Oh, my son's pulling in, so the dogs are barking. I'll wait for them to stop. But anyway, Maria, Carrie, Yachty. Yeah, we did miss Maria last week. She was working. Larissa. Hey, Larissa. Who else is in here? Here he comes. Hey, Susie. They're gonna bark for a minute. All right, Zach. Hi, babe. Hey, Tam, how are you? He went to see him and my older son went to see the new Superman movie. Was it good? Oh, good. So anyway, hope everybody had a good week. Yeah, did you hear anything from, here's the barking, yeah. They're barking. They're always barking. All right, let's do oracles for the collective, then we'll go sign by sign. Oh, I wonder what that noise was. One more. I can feel it. Let's take the first one. Okay. First one we have is flexible. So you're going to have to be flexible this week. This is about, she's saying compromise. So you're going to have to compromise on something this week. I'm not sure what it is. I'll know more when we get into the tarot. I think I'm going to clarify it actually with the tarot because she's saying compromise. So let me see. What are we going to have to compromise on? What are we going to have to compromise on? Something. The Empress. Oh, it's a new path. So someone's going to get a new path, but we're going to have to compromise on it. So which means it might not be everything you think it's going to be, or it might not be exactly what you want. It is a new path. It just might not be exactly what you want. So you're going to have to be flexible. The next one we have is To the Sea. Oh, I love this one. This is like one of my favorite cards in this deck. To the Sea is all about relaxing, but still moving forward. If you always get it's wrong. Let's see. Here it is. See the arrow? The arrow is about moving forward. This is like the Six of Swords. This is all about moving forward. So I think there's something new coming in. I think you're just going to have to be flexible, but it does take you forward. The next one is Imagine. Oh, she was jumping up. I'm like, these dogs have been like, you have no idea the week I've had. Imagine greatness, right? Imagine greatness in your life. Imagine your manifestations coming in. Imagine like big dreams, especially this week. Imagine like big dreams. Imagine like what, if you could see it, see, she's like reaching up. Imagine what the possibilities are. They're endless. They're endless. So very nice. I like those. I like those. All right, let's start with this deck. Something's on my arm. Hey, PD, how are you? Hey, Sierra. I'm going to start off with Aries. This full moon was not good for me. I could tell you that. It was a tough week. It was really a tough week. I fell twice. It's just a tough week. All right, Aries, let's go. Hey, Amber, how are you? Aries, what's coming in for Aries? Oh, that came out fast. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. So first of all, Wheel of Fortune. So all good things are coming to you this week, not just one thing, but all good things, like a lot of good things happening in your life with the Wheel of Fortune, right? The Wheel of Fortune is all signs, but it's more about just moving forward in life. It's about not being stuck. It's about good things happening to you. It's about the universe bringing good things. You also have Six of Cups and Knight of Cups. There's a person that's coming back into your life. It's somebody that you care about or they care about you, but they're coming back into your life. They might have been gone for a while with the Six of Cups, but they're coming back, especially with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I think you've been waiting for a while and you've been working hard to get them, to get You've been working hard to get them to come back or to visit you, or you visit them. But definitely someone's coming in, somebody that you care about. Nice for Aries. Very nice. Oh, Beyond the Gates. My son has my son has me watching Supernatural. It's like all weirdo stuff, but whatever. He had me watching Grimm too. But so I'm walking down the sidewalk. So not everybody she went to Florida and went to visit. Okay, there you go. There it is, Yachty. So I'm walking down the sidewalk, and not everybody in this neighborhood really kind of takes care of their lawn, and they have a lot of ground cover. So it kind of goes on the sidewalk. So I'm walking with Dee Dee. I think this was Wednesday, maybe Thursday. I think Thursday. And I'm walking past this house, which is right on the corner, on my way to the trail. And all of a sudden I look up, and here is this freaking huge black snake coming up with its head at us. So I freaking jump back, fall off the curb. I'm like, okay, great. Didn't break an ankle, but, fell. I'm like, okay, not a big deal. It wasn't a big fall. It was just off the curb. Then Friday, Dee Dee and I are on the trail. It's probably 6 o'clock. And I'm just walking. I'm very conscious about snakes because I know North Carolina has a lot of copperheads. So I'm very conscious. I'm looking. All of a sudden, literally right in front of me. And I'm telling you, it wasn't there 2 seconds before I looked. Here comes a freaking copperhead right in, like 2 inches in front of me. I grab Dee Dee's leash. I go to jump back. I lose my footing. I land right on my tush. I jump up. My glasses went flying off. I land on my tush, my elbow. I'm like, I grabbed Dee Dee. She didn't even see it. So I get up and I turn around to get away from the snake. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I am so lucky I didn't break a hip. But of course, now it's Sunday and my whole tush is black and blue. Then to top it off, then yesterday, Friday, I'm looking at Saka and I'm like, she's lifting her leg. Like she's not walking on it again. I'm like, so I call the vet. I go, listen, she's not even walking on it. So he goes, the surgeon said, if you called, to just put you directly in touch with her. I said, okay, fine. Text the surgeon. She goes, send me a video. So I send her a video. Yeah, those copperheads. And it had to be at least 5 foot long. I'm telling you, scared the living bejesus out of me. So I send her the video and she goes, yeah, that's not normal. I'm like, great. So she goes, this was Friday. She goes, let's call in some antibiotic. I said, it's not infected. It's not red. It's all healed. Something else is going on. She goes, there's no way she could have tore it again because there's a plate in there. I said, okay. She said, get her on the antibiotic, then check with me on Sunday. I said, okay, fine. So I texted her today and she's like, I need to see her tomorrow. And she's like, I need to see her tomorrow, but don't feed her in the morning. I'll call you when I'm on my way over there. Don't feed her in the morning in case we have to sedate her. Well, you're not going to sedate her. You can't. I mean, there's no way. You don't have to sedate this dog. You could sit on her, pull her ears, put your hand down her mouth. She doesn't do anything. So they're going to do, I probably do an x-ray, but I'm telling you, it has been the week it was just an awful week. I'm just like, awful week, awful. Just that copperhead. I mean, that sent me, I can't even tell you how petrified, and I'm not afraid of anything. Like I'm really not, but I'll tell you what, those copperheads I'm petrified of. So anyway, so that's it. I'm like, yeah. So now I'm like, okay, no more. So the trail that I usually take where I saw the copperhead, so I did all this research, of course. So it's around a lake, right? So I did all this research, like hey, Michael, how are you? So where do copperheads like go? Oh, they like water, moist, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, we're not doing the trails anymore. We'll just walk all the way down, 2 miles down, 2 miles back, whatever I got to do. But I'm like, I am not going on that freaking trail again. All right, enough with me. Taurus. Let's see. Please, Taurus, have a better week. Please have a better week. I need a better week. I need Saka to be okay tomorrow at the vet. I mean, I'm hoping she doesn't need surgery or anything, because I just, I told the vet I can't do that. I can't do that. Okay. All right. So interesting. Okay. So 7 of Swords and 8 of Cups, Page of Wands. Okay. So it's Leo, Aries, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. So here's the thing. I like this actually. First, I didn't like it because I saw the 8 of Cups. So now I like it with the 7 of Swords, because this is about being unstuck and moving forward. You see how the Page of Wands is moving forward, and you see how the 8 of Cups, whoops, wrong way. I hate being backwards. You see how the 8 of Cups back is to the Page of Wands back. That means, okay, everything is behind me and I'm moving forward. The 7 of Swords represents being stuck. So it's all about moving forward. So for those of us Tauruses who felt stuck, like for me, it's soccer, right? I feel like we're stuck in this healing mode. For me, and that's just me. I mean, it can mean anything for anybody. But as far as Taurus goes, we're moving forward this week. We're going to be unstuck. Thank God. Yes, happy birthday to all the Cancers. Susie already had hers. Meanwhile, so today, I don't know, what was I doing? I don't know, getting out of the shower, I think, or whatever. Anyway, and I realized, oh gosh, my ribs are killing me. So when I fell back so hard, I'm lucky I didn't hit my head. I must have like crunched or whatever, because my ribs are killing me. Oh, what I'm telling you, I just needed this week to be over, Gemini. Okay, I'll answer Michael's question. Thank you, Claudia. You are so sweet. Michael, Claudia paid for you. I know Michael doesn't stay in here the whole time, so 7 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is for Gemini. There's somebody toxic in your life. I'm telling you right now, they are very toxic. They're lying. They are cheating. They are not good for you. It could have something, the 4 of Pentacles this year could have something to do with your money. It could be a Capricorn. Yeah, they're already putting a big burden on you this week. 10 of Wands. This is like a little warning. Gemini, this is a warning. There's someone in your environment. It could be a Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're all here, actually. All signs are here. So it could be anybody, but it's somebody close to you. I would say watch your money this week. So anyway, I'm going to answer Michael's question, because I know he doesn't stay in here long. So what was the question, Michael? Thank you, Claudia. Will I get a place where I won't, wait a minute. Will I get a place where I want to live this month? Okay. Michael, I'm going to just answer because I know he doesn't stay here. So I'm going to think, Michael, you're saying, will I get a place where I want to live this month? Will he get a place where he wants to live this month? Yes, you will. The Chariot is success. So it's a yes, Michael. Thank you, Claudia, for paying for Michael. That was very sweet of you. All right, let's go on to Cancer. Cancer. Woof, that one went flying. Oh, Cancer, you have something new coming in. Something you've dreamt about. Look at this. Very nice. 6 of Swords, the Fool, and the Star. Something that you've dreamt about. I think you've thought about it. You haven't done it. I think this week you go ahead and do it. Something you think is a little bit risky, but you want to do it. You really do. It's the Star. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you get clarity on, you figure out kind of like you've been thinking about it, but you get clarity on, yeah, I want to do it. I want to move forward. It could be with an Aquarius, or there's an Aquarius in your life, because you have 2 signs of Aquarius here. But it's really nice. I get like really good energy from it. Yeah, you're walking towards it. 8 of Cups. You're walking towards it. Really nice. Something new, though. Something new. Okay, I did answer that right. Okay, Michael. All right, let's go on to Leo. Hey, Raina. That's all right. I'm just up to Leo. I was telling them my horror story of the week. So you're going to have a little bit of a tough week this week at work. 3 of Pentacles with the 5 of Cups. I think you might have a problem with somebody that you work with. Like they may have a bad attitude with the 5 of Cups. They have a bad attitude, but I think you need to look at it from their perspective. So somebody at work, I don't want to say they give you lip. I just think they have a poor attitude this week. You're going to have to look at it from a different perspective with the Judgment card. Like, don't judge them because they're in a bad mood. They may have something going on in their life. Yeah, 2 of Cups. It may be something in a relationship that's not going right for them and they're in a bad mood. They're going to be around you this week. I would just ask that before you place judgment on them, look at it from their perspective. So just know you're going to have a coworker like that. All right, let's see. Let's go to Virgo. All right, Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, you have the Ace of Swords and the 6 of Swords, which I really like. You know you need to move forward. You know you have to push yourself this week. 8 of Swords is you feel like restricted, like inside. Nobody else sees this. You feel like you're restricted. Don't feel restricted. You know you can move forward. So whatever the situation is, just keep going forward. I feel like you're challenging yourself, 8 of Swords. I feel like you're challenging yourself, almost like saying, I can't do this. You do get clarity, though, and you do take action. 7 of Cups. You do have choices. You do have options, but it's you holding yourself back, the Emperor. It could be at work, Aries. It could be at work, like you're almost holding yourself back because you don't think you're capable. You're very capable. So if something comes up at work where you go, oh, I don't know if I could do it. You can do it. Do it. You will be great at it. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. In fact, that's funny you say that because when I made the bed this morning, I have these runners next to my bed. Normally I don't. I have all hardwoods, but because Sokka's limping, I'm putting rugs down and towels so she doesn't slip. And I looked down at the rug and I'm like, oh, someone scooted their butt. So I had to wash it today. It's funny that you say that, Larissa. Sometimes it's, well, for whoever it was, I think it was Daisy. I think it was her glands. I'm like, yeah, that's gross. All right, let's go on to, oh yeah, my dogs don't fit in the sink. I wish they did, but they don't. All right, Libra. Oh, Libra, you have a decision to make. It's about work too. You've been putting it off. 2 of Swords, the Hangman, the Ace of Pentacles. I think you have a decision to make. And I think it's about leaving your job and going to a new one. I think you've been delaying it, like putting it off. The 2 of Swords would say you have a decision to make. The Hangman is a delay, like you've been putting it off. There is a new job. Yeah, Queen of Wands, something that you're passionate about. I would say, yeah, 7 of Pentacles. You know, I think you've been waiting for this for a while. It is a new job. You're just not sure if you want to leave or not. You're not sure if you want to leave. I think it pays more money. I think you've been waiting for this to come in. Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's definitely new. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Could be new love. It could be a new job. You've been delaying it. I don't know if you've been delaying putting your resume out there, if you've been delaying saying yes, accepting the offer, not dating, but you should because the Ace of Cups is here. Got to make a decision. Yeah, Rainy, your dogs don't fit either. Yeah, I can barely get mine in the shower. Yep, Scorpio. Thank you, Maria. Scorpio. Scorpio. Whoa, 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 Michelle. Okay. Scorpio, you have travel coming up. 8 of Wands and the Chariot. You have a lot of, oops, what did I do that? I hit the wrong button. You have travel coming up, possibly this week. 2 of Pentacles. You're not sure you want to go because you have a lot on your plate. You should go. 8 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles in the Chariot. Yeah, you have travel coming up. You're kind of weighing it. Maybe booking a trip, going with friends, whatever. You should go do it. Yep, Two of Wands. In the next, I would probably say in the next 2 weeks, you're at a crossroads. Two of Wands is at a crossroads. Do I go? Do I do it? Do I not? Do I go? Yeah, you should go. You'll have fun. You'll have fun, and it is with friends. Page of Wands. It is with friends. You'll have fun. You'll have fun. Hey, Linda, how are you? Haven't seen you in here in a while. I hope you're well. All right, let's go on to Sag. The lady across the street from me, oh, that's another thing that went wrong. But the lady across the street from me is a foster for dogs. She was telling me that the lady on the corner adopted one of her fosters. It was a bottle baby. She got it. They didn't think it was going to live. It was 9 ounces. Can you believe that? 9 ounces. She said sometimes she gets them, they're bottle fed, like literally bottle fed. I'm not bottle fed, tube fed until they're old enough to suck the bottle. So he was tube fed. And then she said it was 9 ounces. He used to sleep on her chest at night. Can you imagine? Now the lady at the corner, she came down yesterday. We were on the front porch and she showed me the dog. He's adorable. Yeah, she is definitely a saint. All right, Sag. Oh, nice. Something comes to a completion, but it's a good completion. It's not a bad completion. And the reason I say that is you have the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely claim this, Sag. Something new, everything, good home, whatever. And also, if you need to take a chance on something, listen, I can't tell you what to do. I should never tell you what to do. But this with the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool facing the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, go, take the risk, take the jump. I don't know what it is, but I'm just telling you, there is something ending, which is a good thing. You needed it to end, whatever it was. It's a successful completion. But with the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, 7 of Pentacles, it could have something to do with money. God, nice, really nice. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. It's you've been giving. I think it comes back to you. Very nice for Sag. Very nice. Listen, I need something positive too. Oh, you do preemie babies? Oh. Sitting here, when I sat down to type up the thing, I'm like, do I need a pillow? Like, do I need a pillow to sit on? I'm like, no, I could do it. Oh, I wish you were closer, PD. I would help you. I painted this whole place, my son and I. I can do a room in a few hours. But of course, I've been doing it. It's funny. I've been doing it since I'm a kid. All right, Aquarius. Capricorn. It came out fast too. Oh, you come out in your own. Oh, you're gonna have a great week with a Libra, Capricorn and Libra, 10 of Cups. There's a Libra in your life that makes you very, very happy. 10 of Cups, really nice week for you, Cap. Yep, Queen of Pentacles. She's single. She's a single woman. Or a single guy, but usually Queen of Pentacles is a woman. So the Capricorn probably is a guy. They make you really happy though. 2 of Pentacles. Sometimes not, sometimes yes, but this week, super happy week for Capricorn. Lots of love, lots of care, lots of joy. No, this is your first time. I'm not loving it. Do the cutout first. That makes it easier. So here's my PD. This is what I'll tell you. I use a 1-inch slanted brush, right? It's like this big. And I do all around the windowsills and all around the ceiling. And I do that. And then after I get the first coat of that on, then I go back and do the second coat because it dries so quick. And then roll the rest. And also on the floor by the moldings, do that too. With the cutout, with the 1-inch slanted brush, it makes it so much easier. The cutout is the hardest part. Oh, there you go, Raina. Cappy there. Libra coming into your life. All right, so let's go on to, I love to paint. Painting to me is like knitting. It's very relaxing. I put my ear pods in. I listen to music. It's very relaxing for me. All right, Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius, you have a not a good week. 10 of Wands. Queen of Wands, 3 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Heavy duty week for you. It's not going to be a good week, Aquarius. Three of Swords would say heartbreak. 10 of Wands is carrying a lot of burdens. Queen of Wands would tell me could be a Leo, Aries, Sag causing it, because 10 of Wands is here as well. It's kind of like you're just going to have to get, you might have to just, it might be over an opinion, or it might be over something that you said with the 7 of Wands. Just defend yourself. Just defend yourself. If someone is causing a problem for you, or not really being nice, I think you need to defend yourself. I think you need to stand up and defend yourself, because your feelings are going to get hurt with that 3 of Swords. Yeah, that's the best way to do the cutout first. That's the hardest part. The rolling is a piece of cake. All right, Pisces. Sierra's in here. I know a bunch of people have Pisces rising. All right, you're going to have to let something go this week, Pisces. 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's some type of conflict. And I feel like you're holding it in. I don't feel like you're saying anything about it. It could be inner conflict, but I feel like it's with someone else. You need to let it go. Make the decision. 2 of Swords. It's all swords. Look, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's all swords, right? It's the 2 of Swords, and then it's the 6 of Swords. I would say whatever this conflict is, whether you're struggling internally or with someone else, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, make the decision to let it go so that you can move forward. Holding on to it is not going to suit you. You need to let it go and move forward. The Fool. The Fool's right here with the 6 of Swords. Make the decision, Pisces. Whoever this is or whatever this is, if it's a feeling or inner conflict or turmoil, just make the decision to let it go. Just put it in the past and move forward. All right, I'm going to change decks. I should have got the pillow. All right, let's see. Weekly energy with the Libra. This is for Claudia. Weekly energy for Claudia with the Libra. What's the energy like? What's the energy like? Oh, not good, Claudia. 8 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. So there's going to be a conflict, a difference of opinion. Just let it go. 8 of Cups, just let it go. Yeah, just let it go. Yeah, make the decision to let it go. Yeah, but it's a difference of opinion, Claudia. I can tell you right now. I hear it. It's a difference. It's a difference of opinion. All right. Energy for the upcoming work week for Maria. Energy for Maria for the work week. Energy for Maria for the work week. Energy for Maria for the work week. Oh, jeez, these are still so slippery. Energy. It's good. King of Wands. Oh, there's a transition going on. The Death card and the King of Wands. There's some type of transition going on at work. Your energy is good because you're King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag, but there's some type of transition going on at work. I don't know if someone's leaving or going to a new position, but it's definitely a transition week. I did Aries. I start with Aries, Michael. All right, let me see. Hold on. Let me see where this is. Where am I? Ace my interview. Yep. Final interview on Thursday with Jonathan. Lindsay, will I ace the interview and hopefully land the job? This is for Yachty. Will she ace the interview? Oh, you're definitely going to ace the interview and get the job. Ace of Pentacles. Definitely Yachty. There's a new guy in Dubai who is interested in investing in one of our 3D printing projects. I don't know his name. Will he provide me money? Well, the guy in Dubai. Whoa. So it's the Hangman. I'm going to get another one. He's thinking about it. He hasn't made a decision yet. What is his final decision going to be? What is his final decision going to be? Yes, he will. 3 of Cups. So he hasn't made the decision. He's definitely thinking about it. I think he's doing his research too, Claudia, with the Hangman. I think he'll ultimately he will. Amber, general advice for the week. for Amber? Any advice for Amber for the week? First of all, these are flying all over the place. You need to speak your, Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. You need to speak your mind, Amber, this week, especially at work, in a nice way. Queen of Cups is nurturing and kind, and it's towards someone younger. Page of Wands. So there might be somebody. Oh, that's those stupid things hitting the outside. I'm like, what is that noise? It might be somebody younger at work, but you need to speak your mind, but do it in a really nice way. Do it in a soft way, but you do need to, if they're doing something wrong or doing something incorrectly or something that you need to correct, you need to tell them. Just do it in a nice way. Would getting Harry a friend make my life harder? Larissa. These are literally flying. Oh, geez. Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. Oh, sorry. I moved and the tush hurts. No, it would not, actually. Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands are two really positive cards. So I would say no, it would not make your life harder. No, it would not. Chariot. It would be really successful for Harry. I think you have to get somebody as young as Harry. Like you couldn't get an older dog. Oops, where am I? Yeah, this job is yours. Please, I hope so. Oh, did I miss something? Hold on, I got to go back up. Did I miss anything? Yeah, okay, I'm caught up. Okay, Carl's energy for this week. Let's see. What is Carl up to? What is his energy? What kind of mood is he in? Where's his energy? Where's his energy? Where's his energy? Where is his energy? Queen of Swords and King of Cups, right? So that's good energy. I mean, it's couple energy, kind of opposites though, right? This is a strong woman. This is a very compassionate man. So I think that's a struggle for him because he's always trying with the Nine of Wands. He's always trying to protect his feelings and protect himself. Like this is returning from battle, right? You can see his bandage on his head. It's like, I'm trying to protect what's mine, but at the same time, I'm trying to protect myself. So I think I think his relationship is very different, right? Like, it's like opposites attract, except for him, he's always in the protection mode, like protecting himself, protecting his stuff, protecting his feelings. And it doesn't change this week. Where am I? Yeah, Cecilia, Missy, Costa. Costa's having dinner with her family on Sunday nights. I haven't seen Missy in a while, actually, since I raised the price. And I get it. I totally get it. I wish they would still come in the room, though. I mean, just because we miss seeing them. I think Cecilia's in France. I think Cecilia and Lonnie are in France. That's why they're not in here. Yeah, definitely adopts. Yeah, Larissa, adopt. Go to the shelter. It's going to work out, Yadi. And then send me the email when it does. Oh, my pleasure, Claudia. Thank you for paying for Michael. That's very sweet of you. All right, let's see. Luis is in great spirits and got the drive. Will Luis have a great work week with his father? Yadi will have a good work week with his dad. Will he have a good work week? Yeah, absolutely. Reunion. Yes, absolutely. 6 of Cups. He will, absolutely. Energy check for the week. PD, how did that job interview go? Oh, it's good. The moon and the full moon's better for you than it is for me. The moon and the King of Swords. Great communication. I think you're going to hear from, if you haven't heard from that job, I think you are. King of Swords is leader, intelligent, smart. Yeah, the Tower. There's a big change coming in, though, this week. It's not bad energy, though. I don't feel bad. I just feel like it's a big change. I think you're going to hear from someone. It's a male. It's a male figure, PD. Carrie. Using the computer system. Will everything go well with the client and the employees? Okay, first of all, message for spirit. This is for Carrie. Oh, you haven't heard back yet? That's who's going to call you. You're going to hear back from them this week. Carrie, it's going to, I mean, first of all, you have a reunion coming up, some type of reunion, maybe a friend coming to visit or getting together with friends with the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands. The Page of Swords is, yes, it's going to be great. This is good news. This is good communication. So I think it's going to go great. I think it's going to go great. I think it's fine, Carrie. I think the meeting's going to go well. I think it is the PD. No, PD, that King of Swords is a male in leadership. How will it go? Most focused haven't seen me since I left in September. This is for Maria. How will it go? I know we haven't seen Carrie in here in a while. She was traveling. They're going to be surprised to see you. It's going to go good. Page of Cups, Four of Cups, Maria. They're going to be surprised that you're there. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's going to go good. They're going to be surprised that you're there. What does the week have for me? Susie. Hold on, I got to shift. Oh. What does the week have for Susie? 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 So you have the Emperor and the Five of Pentacles. Your boss is down in the dumps this week. He feels left out. He feels not included. Your week, success, moving forward. The Fool, Six of Wands and the Fool, all about success, moving forward. I also feel like it's going to be a really busy week. Knight of Pentacles is hard work. It's going to be a busy week. Yeah, but your boss is feeling a little like, I don't want to say under the weather physically. It's more emotionally. He always comes up in your reading, Susie. I don't know why. Oh, there you go. Good for you, Carrie. Yeah, you're definitely going to do that. Now the meeting's going to be fine. Oh, they're going to be happy to see you, Maria. They're going to be happy to see you. Yeah. They're going to be surprised, too. They're going to be surprised. That Four of Cups is like, they didn't see that coming. Like, they didn't think you were coming. So it's going to be a surprise. So, Larissa, we have a reading tomorrow at 3. I should totally be done with the vet. But if I'm not, I'm going to send you an email. If I get stuck at the vet with Sokka, I'll send you an email. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. So, Susie, I wanted to tell you, you know, Maria has been on the weight loss journey for a while, and she's lost a ton of weight. And I could tell you because I do readings for her, right? So she's lost a ton of weight. So just by walking and doing some other things and not eating a gallon of ice cream like I do, which I shouldn't because my A1C, I think it's like 6.2. It's pretty high right now. So I made this week, oh yeah, I will. I'll send you an email. If I can't make the 3 o'clock, I'll send you an email from my phone saying that I'm stuck at the vet. But so I made this. I went to the grocery store because I went grocery shopping. I told you guys about that savings, right? Because I'm a senior citizen. I think I told you. So anyway, long story short, I bought peaches and blueberries, and I made a peach and blueberry crumble. And oh my God, it was so freaking good. I didn't put that much sugar in it. Because obviously I can't, but the topping I made was out of oatmeal, no, not oatmeal, stupid Michelle, oats, brown sugar, butter, and cinnamon, and a little bit of flour, and I just crunched it together. And oh my gosh, then I baked it for 45 minutes. It was delicious. Yeah, Maria's lost a ton of weight, a ton. Oh, it was so good. Zach doesn't really eat sweets, my son, because he can't really handle sugar. It kind of makes him nauseous. I wish it would make me nauseous because that would really be a big help. But anyway, I like finished the whole thing by myself. I had the last of it today. I'm like, yeah, I'm going for my blood work a week from Monday. I'm like, okay, this week, no sugar this week. Anyway. Oh, yes, I did hear from Mark PD. So he told me because he's where Carrie is. So he's 3 hours, I think, 3 hours behind us. So he sent me a message on Instagram and said that it's afternoon for him and he's always busy doing stuff. So it's hard for him to jump on. But he did answer me. I said, well, I sent him back a message and said, hey, we miss you. Pop on when you can. That was that. So it was so good. Oh, the recipe was so easy. It was literally, I didn't even measure anything. So I chopped up like 5 peaches, but I made a big, like a casserole dish, right? So I cut up 5 peaches, fresh, I peeled them, and then I cut them up. I put in like a half a pint of blueberries. I put in a teaspoon of vanilla, a half a cup of brown sugar, a half a cup of regular sugar. I put in 1 stick of butter, well, 3/4 of a stick melted butter. And then I put in I think it was a half a cup of flour. I mixed all that together, put that in. And then the topping is nothing. It's like 2 cups of oats and half a stick of butter, brown sugar, cinnamon. And then you just crumble it with your hands. I put gloves on because I don't like to touch food, and you just crumble it until it's like crumble. And then you just put it on top and then you put it in the oven. It was so good. Yeah, listen, it would be great with vanilla ice cream, but I'm like, I can't have that too. I can't have that too. That would be like overdosing my sugar. Yeah, the vest thing. I couldn't do a vest. Oh, good. I'm glad. What do I do? Is he interested in me? Let me see. We're having fun because we're both single and both second divorces. All right, let me see. Let's check Elvis's energy first, Larissa. We'll look at it tomorrow too, but what's Elvis's energy towards Larissa? No, he really does like you. It's the strength card, and you're having fun. You're having fun. 4 swords and the strength card. So that's good. Should she get involved with him romantically? Should she get involved with him romantically? Hold on. Should she get involved with him romantically? Should she get involved with him romantically? I would say don't get involved with him romantically. Stay friends. 10 of Wands. I would say just stay friends for now. I'm not good at either. Summer romance. There you go. That's awesome, Maria. Good for you. It's awesome. Oh, banana chocolate pudding. That's good. I think I'll do cookies this week. I think I'll do like chocolate chip cookies or something. Oh, he's messy. Forget it. Why does my boss always show? I don't know why he always shows up in your readings. It's because, first of all, you attract that energy, Susie. I mean, he's a big part of your life. That's what I would tell you. He's a big part of your life. But I think he comes up I think he is, I don't want to say codependent on you. I think he's dependent on you. But I don't know what, but I think he's drawn to your energy. Yeah. He's drawn to, it's 4 of Wands. He's drawn to your, crap, I dropped it. Hold on. He's drawn to your energy. Yeah, he's drawn to your energy. He sees you as, with the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Wands, he's drawn to your energy, but he also sees you as going through life. When he has 3 spilled cups, you're always looking at 2 full cups. So he's drawn to that energy. But why? I don't know why he always shows up in your readings, but he always does. And it's always him. I could tell you it's him. Like, listen, I've never seen him. I think he's fairly tall. And I think he has like grayish whitish hair. That's what I picture. When I pull for you, that's what I picture. That's nice. I wish someone had a meal for me. Oh yeah, so that's the chips I use. Ghirardelli milk chocolate chips. I don't think his energy is bad. I just think he's drawn to Susie's energy because she's so upbeat and she's so like just high on life. I mean, you'd have to know her, but she has high energy and she's always like in a really good mood. And so I think people are drawn to that energy. It's not that he has bad energy. I think he's drawn to her good energy. Oh, German cake. Yeah, that's it. You always have good vibes. That's exactly right. So people are drawn to that because it makes them feel good, especially if they have things going on in their life. They're not going to be drawn to people who make them feel worse. They're going to be drawn to people who make them smile, who make them laugh, who make them feel better about their whole situation. And Susie portrays that energy. So well, yeah, he could be draining her if it was constant, like if he was constantly the 5 of Cups, if he was constantly always in a bad mood and always whining, yeah, he could drain her. But she would probably just, knowing Susie, she would probably just blow it off. Let's see. I told you last week it was going to be fun, but it's not. Yeah. All right. Will I meet a nice normal guy? This is for PD. Will she need a nice normal guy this summer? Will she meet a nice normal guy this summer? She gave me one, but there's another one. There it is. No, not this summer, but not this summer, but in 2 months. I'm going to say with the Hermit here, I think in September. I think right now, focus on work. And I don't think it's this summer. I think it's in 2 months. The Hermit and the Two of Wands. I think it's in September, PD. Oof. I need to put the heating pad on my tush. I think I'm going to do that when I get off here. I think I'm going to put the heating pad on the chair and sit on it. Yeah, September. I think September, PD. All right, guys. I think I got everybody's questions. I'm going to go sit on the heating pad and see if that helps. Hopefully this week is a better week. I can only hope it's a better week. I'm just going to stay off that trail. That's for sure. Oh, let me see. Why doesn't Carl change his ways to be happier? Claudia, why doesn't he change his ways? Oh, he dreams about it. So the Judgment would say he would love a new path, but it's financial. He wants to hold on to his money. Temperance. He's always like, you know what? Claudia, he's always like emotionally healing. Like I said, that King of Cups and that Queen of Swords, I think his partner is very strong with that Queen of Swords. I think she's very outspoken too. And he's not like that. I can tell you with that King of Cups, he's not outspoken. He's not harsh. And so I always see children in his reading. I don't see it here, but I do see that, he does dream about a different life and a life of balance where he has love and work and it's very balanced. He does think about that with Judgment, but financially he can't do it. He's got to hold on to his money. And that's why he stays where he stays. Listen, he knows it's going to happen someday with the Hangman. It's just not today. Death card. He will eventually transition out. He will with the Death card. Yep, he will. He'll have balance someday. Didn't I just say that with the Temperance card? Now I pulled Justice. He will someday. It's just he doesn't want to. He's holding on to his money. Holding on to his money. Thank you for the super chat, Claudia. Both of them. The one for Michael too. Thank you, Carrie. You too. Yeah, no worries, Claudia. No worries. Yep, go feed Luli and let me know about the job. PD, you too. I think, Carl, yeah, he is stuck. He is stuck. Carl will eventually, I mean, a lot of people stay in their marriage until their kids are grown. A lot of people do. You too, Susie. A lot of people stay in their marriage until their kids are grown for a lot of different reasons. It's also cheaper to keep her, right? But once their kids are grown and gone and off to college or whatever, that's when people make changes, right? Because they go, oh, okay, it's not going to be as expensive. There's not alimony. She can go to work or he can go to work. I mean, I have friends, females, that did that. And because they didn't want to pay alimony, right? Because they had stay-at-home husbands. So, it could go either way. But a lot of the times, it's hard, it's just, I don't think she works, Larissa. I don't think Carl's partner works. I can tell you that. I don't think she works. I never see money on her side. I always see him with the money and not her. So I think that's why. I think he's waiting. I don't know how old his children are. Let me see. How long before Carl goes after his own happiness? How long before Carl goes off after his own happiness? Maybe she'll tell me, maybe she won't. Three of Pentacles. I don't know how many kids he has, but I would say it's not for a few years. Yep. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. It's not for a while. I think he has 3 kids, but it's not until they're grown. And it's not for a while. He just lives in conflict. That's so sad. I think her energy is not good energy. I think she's very bossy. Hey, Red Dragon, how are you? I think she's very bossy, and I think she tries to control the situation. But I also, when I feel her words are very harsh towards Carl, and that's probably why he works a lot. Few years, yeah, it's definitely going to be a few years. So anyway, all right, guys, I am going. Yeah, she's sucking the life out of him. He'll have his day. Everybody always does. It just sometimes it takes longer than usual, and it's really sad, but it happens. But anyway, all right, I'm going to go sit on the heating pad. I'm really getting old, but at least I didn't break a hip, and at least the snake didn't get me. And how about me? Once we turned around, I stopped, and I'm thinking I knew I didn't get bit, but I had to make sure Dee Dee didn't get bit. So I'm checking her legs. I'm checking everything because it literally was 2 inches in front of me. And I literally, oh, thank you, Red Dragon, thank you. I literally was. I mean, I always look, so I'm always looking forward. I'm looking on the left, I'm looking on the right, and literally, I'm right here, and all of a sudden, this freaking copperhead comes flying out, and I'm like, Jesus. It is a jungle out there. Freaking scared the bejesus out of me. And then, I jumped back. And when I did, I lost yeah, sure. And I lost my footing. And that's when I fell on my tush. You too, Amber. Let's see. Message for Red Dragon. What message do you have for Red Dragon? What message do you have? I dropped it. What message do you have? What message do you have? So you have a couple messages here. The first message is there's a woman, a female around Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There is a woman around that's not being totally honest with you. She's someone in your family. She's someone close to you. It could be a sister, an aunt, a godmother, or whatever. But there's a female that's not being totally honest with you. I don't know why, but she's not being honest with you. I think you work really hard and you're starting to move forward in your career. It's starting to move forward. Yeah. This woman, it might be a friend, and she might have interest in the same person that you have interest in the Knight of Cups, and she's not being honest about it. As far as work goes, though, you're working really hard and people are recognizing it, that you work hard. Because this is here and your work is here and the Six of Swords is going forward. I'm not sure who this female is. I feel like there's a male involved too. There's a relationship here and she's not being honest about it. I feel like you need to just let it go and move forward. Just don't even focus on it. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but definitely it's about a relationship, and the female part of the relationship is not being honest with you, Red Dragon. But work is going good. I mean, kind of like you work hard no matter what you do. you're working hard and you accomplish things. So even if you're retired, let's say like me, but you're working around the house, you're getting stuff done, you're accomplishing things, and it's like coming off the Six of Swords. It's like I see you also checking off your to-do list. And so that's really good. So she's like, keep working hard because you will continue to move forward. I don't know if that makes sense, but getting stuff done. Yeah, you're definitely getting stuff done. Yeah, you made it just in time. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, Amber. I am going to sit on the heating pad and see if that helps. But anyway, wish me luck tomorrow with Sokka at the vet. I hope it's nothing major. I hope maybe she just needs like anti-inflammatories or something. But anyway, all right, you guys, I will see you guys next week. If I don't see you before, thank you, everybody, for showing up. I really appreciate it. You're welcome. Thank you. Claudia, thank you for the super chats for both you and for Michael. That was very kind of you. Everybody have a great week. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.